Hey everybody, I thought I'd just pop in real quick and do a little tutorial using the new brown eyeliner pencil and then the new brown mascara. This color is actually called Espresso. And I've done tutorials on the black, and we also have the black mascara. But I don't think I've ever done a tutorial actually using the brown. I have done a tutorial using the brown brow definer, which is what I was using before the gel pencil came out. And you can use the brow definer as an eyeliner or a lip liner if you want. The brow definer comes in 3 colors. I only have 2 colors. There's one in between here. So this is the blonde, and then there's one called blonde, and then this is brunette. And so that's what I was using before the new gel pencil came out. But this is Espresso. It has a sharpener on the end of it. And it is just a gorgeous brown gel color. So I thought we'd just feature that today real quick. So I'm going to start with the eye primer, because that's the trick that makes our eye products stay put, because when you're using natural products, we don't have the preservatives and all of the yuck in them, but those are the things that hold it on and keep it from falling or smearing under your eye. So you need the eye primer to hold this in place, and you'll turn it upside down and tap it real hard. And what that does is it fills up the little sling that's inside here. And so this amount is what you'll use for 2 eyes in 1 application. And you're going to use the whole thing. So that's quite a bit. And what this does is it soaks up the excess sebum on your eyelids so that it keeps the mascara from falling. So I've got a lot on my brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to my eye. And then I'm going to fill my brush again. That's a lot. And I'm going to do the other eye. And it just goes on like an eyeshadow. It's very nude. It's very sheer, as you can tell. And then I'm going to fill my brush again, and I'm going to do the inside and underneath. And fill my brush again and do the inside and underneath. And I have used it all. So, I had taken a break from using the veil while I was doing the 90-day challenge with just the foundation. And now that my 90-day challenge is over, I can show you how to use the veil too. And 1 squirt will do your whole face. And it goes on like silk. I'm telling you, it feels like you're putting silk on your face. And what this does is it sits on top of the skin. You're not rubbing it into the skin. It sits on top of the skin, and it fills in the fine lines and wrinkles. And it gives you just a real lovely airbrushed luminescent look. And it just feels so good. And if I get my lighting here isn't very good, but if I get the light on it just right, you can kind of see the luminescence. Part of that luminescence is because I've been using the Beauty Glow CBD product and the peptide together. And that really gives you that glass skin shine, hydration. And that glow just stays with you all night long, and it's still there in the morning, and then it gives you a radiant look under your makeup as well. So then you're adding the veil on top, and it really, you can kind of see the real hydrated luminescent look, which I really enjoy. So I am going to go ahead and do the eyeliner next, and it's kind of hard to do so that you can see what I'm doing with my camera where it is, but we'll try this. I'll do this eye first. So I'm just going to do a real tight line with this brown. And I'm just going to stop it right there at the edge of the eye. And then I'm going to do just a little bit right here in the corner just to the pupil. And I'm not gonna wing it on this eye because I wanna show you the difference between a wing and a not wing eye. So now I'm gonna do my other. This just goes on so nice and smooth. All right, so here is a look with no wing. It's just a tight line eyeliner. Now I'm gonna wing one eye so you can tell the difference. And I'm just going to do a little flick up is all I'm gonna do. Just right there on the edge. Can you see the little tiny flick? Now, when you're looking at me from a distance, can you tell how lifted this eye is versus this eye just because of that little wing? So I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a little flick on this side as well. I like that lift being 61, almost 62. I think it just really gives you just a little bit of lift there where you need it. Okay, so now we're gonna do the Espresso colored mascara. And I've done this before where I tell you I blink it on. Part of that is because that's the only way I can do it because I don't like things coming at my eye, but it also gets it down in the root of the eyelash. So it really gives you a good coverage. It's just the way I learned how to do it. And then I do like mascara on the lower lids. You don't have to do mascara on the lower lids. It's totally a preference thing. But, okay, so here is, my lighting is just not very good. Here is the eye with the mascara and the eye without the mascara. Can you tell the difference? If I get in the light better. So I really think the mascara makes it pop. And I like the brown mascara. I have green eyes. And it just kind of, I like it. It's a more subtle look than the black. It's a softer look. And so those of us that have really light colored skin and light colored hair, you might enjoy the brown over the black for a more casual look. And I got just a little bit, my light keeps going off. I got just a little bit right up here where it doesn't belong. All right, there you go. What do you think? Do you like the brown? I'm going to go ahead and put my foundation on, and this is the Absolute foundation. I wear Cool 2, so I'm just turning it upside down, tapping it, and what comes out in the lid is what I'm going to use. The Absolute foundation has a couple new colors that we didn't have before. It has two neutral colors, a neutral 1 and a neutral 2. And so some people might like that neutral color. It would be really good, I'm hearing, for olive skin. But it is very neutral, so I think any skin tone can wear it. So I'm just doing a very light coverage here, dipping my brush in and tapping it off. You can do as many coats as you want. But that's a really good coverage right there. And don't forget to do your neck. Okay, so I'm going to keep it simple today and just do blush. I've done other tutorials using the bronzer and the contour, but today we're going to just keep it nice and short because the point of this video was the brown eyeliner. So our blush comes in 3 beautiful shades. I think I'm just going to use the lightest one today. Actually, no, I think I'll use the darkest one today. I'm wearing gray, and I think I can handle that color today. So not a swipe and a swipe. It's a pat and a very light touch. And I'm keeping it higher than my pupil because, like I said, I'm 62 almost. So we don't want to come too far down because that just brings the whole face down. Now I'm going to go back in with my blending brush and I'm just going to blend it so I don't have any harsh lines. And then because this is a VRAI tutorial, I'm going to show you what the lip plumper looks like. That was the other thing that I unboxed the other day. So when you open it up, for the first time, you're going to have to prime it by clicking it about 6 or 8 times to get it primed. But after it's primed, then you really only need to click it 3 or 4 times to get enough up here at the top. 1, 2, 3. To do an application, and I'll show you how pretty this is. And it tingles when it goes on. That's the lip plumper part. So isn't that pretty? And again, my lighting is just not the best lighting. Actually, I'll pick up the phone and walk to some better lighting just so you can see the difference. If I can get up. So here's the bathroom lighting, just so you can tell a difference. So there's different lighting with the lip plumper and the brown eyeliner. So there's a very simple look, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.